Hey,
I don't know.
how's it going?
Hey, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning. So, we got a raid from Johnny,
Yeah.
and other people were here. I'm trying to find a way to scroll up.
Ah.
Let's see, Johnny's here. I saw
Hey, John.
Ashley.
Thanks for the raid, Johnny.
Oh, Daisy's Creations was first, so Dee's here. Hi. And Ashley then.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey,
Hey,
thanks,
Dee.
Debbie. And
Little-
TZ or teased? TZ style. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey, TZ. TZ. I'm going to
Hold on.
just say, I'll just call you
TZ.
TZ.
All right.
TZ.
TZ.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Hey, dogs. It's the doghouse people. I'm letting the dogs in. You said, you know who let the dogs out? I'm letting the
Who
dogs
let the dogs out? You let the dogs out.
I'm letting them in too. They're here.
There you go. There you go.
There's dogs. Come on.
Well, welcome to TZ.
No time. He's acting a little playful. Hi.
You want me to take the things down? The banners down?
What banner?
There we go. Now you can see him.
Martin. He's gone. He's playing. They're happy.
Okay. She's Ellen said look, she changed it just for you, Suzy.
Thank you. I got embarrassed so many times that I was remembering you. Anyway, I figured.
Yeah.
There was another person that comes on and she has like vintage in her name. And when I first saw her name, people started, I mean, I know who she is now, but I keep forgetting. And then people say, too many people have similar names.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, good. We do too, TZ.
Oh, nice. So
I'm sure you can make her blue because if she came from Johnny, she got to be good
she?
people, right?
I don't even know. I'm not assuming.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
looked at her. I went to her channel. It is a she. Okay, mom's having a birthday. Aw, sending hugs and prayers,
Oh, no.
Debbie.
I hope she feels better.
I started out rough this morning with the vertigo.
By the creek. Hello.
Hey, Terry.
See, she's Terry, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
You can make Terry blue too.
I'm gonna try to find y'all. So
Ellen said yes. TZ is a good egg.
Okay, is she scrambled with butter? I like that. That's my good egg.
Yeah. And then Unique's by the creek. You can make her blue too.
All right, I'll find y'all when I get to my phone. Can I do it with my phone? Or do I need to be on my iPad?
As long as you're on YouTube.
I sound like one of those really old ladies. I keep saying that.
I know.
I'm not electronical, Dawn.
Wait, let me make you laugh. She's country fried, she said.
Okay.
So I used to do IT at work. And then when I quit, not quit work, but when I couldn't work anymore, I don't remember crap. What is up with that? Oh, okay, great. Terry sells with Alan. I think Terry's been on our channel too. We need to get some new peeps. Alan, you want to come do a show with us and sell with us? Terry, we can get you back too.
Apparently,
Terry said she's up to you, Suzy. Nice meeting you.
Very much. Appreciate it. I have to do it on my iPad because apparently my phone doesn't think I have a channel.
Oh, so you're on your computer today? Nice.
I know. We have two internet names here, and one is for, believe it or not, the outside, and one is for the inside. And my computer was hooked up last Tuesday to the outside, not the inside. Why are you barking? Anyway,
All right, Terry, that's my email. Send me an email and let me know. Like we do Monday, Wednesday mornings, and then Friday evening at 2 p.m.
She whiz. Why are you barking?
let me know what days you can do. It's at 10:30 Eastern on Monday and Wednesday, and 3 p.m. Eastern. 3 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Ellen says he sees a bear in the blueberries.
I'm a little.
Okay,
Oh,
awesome.
wait. He's in the kitchen. When he barks a lot in the kitchen,
Precious.
sometimes, like if we have food left over on the counter or on the oven, he will cry about it, and it's like he thinks he's missing out. Yeah, he's not entitled to all our food, you know. Let me see.
Look, Precious got a haircut, guys.
What do you smell? Oh, I see what you're saying.
You want to say hi? Say hi.
You're greedy.
Say hi, everybody. They were pretty grungy. Both of them got haircuts. Oh, Miss D said, you're so cute. Oh, what is he eating? Yogurt.
Yogurt. He smelled the yogurt. And
He's like, my tongue's not long enough, Mom.
Oh, his tongue is long enough. He's got a giraffe tongue. He can reach yogurt from quite a distance. When he was a little puppy, he would stick his tongue through the crate and it would whoop up, and we would let that. We were like, where's that coming from? It's like it's on a roll.
Okay, good, Debbie. Good.
Why don't you sit down while you do this?
Debbie, your videos are so peaceful. I don't always make a comment. I know I should.
Anyway, you're done. That's good. Thank you.
Precious. I swear, when they leave her ears long, she reminds me of the little cheerleader from Chuck E. Cheese.
I can honestly say that the only time I went to Chuck E. Cheese, the party I was going to was canceled, and I just left and I never went in. So
right
I've never been there.
Yeah, right, TZ. They are so peaceful and calm. I was watching the one with the duck and the turtle yesterday.
I took them out, but I didn't see the duck I saw ducks and turtles.
Right. Ellen said he's the kind of dog that'll get a peanut butter jar stuck on his nose.
He would.
Hi, Jessica. Oh, Jessica, you getting like scarlet. Shame on you.
What is she saying? Are you watching it, reading it from your phone? Because I don't see her saying anything over here.
It's on Tooch's channel tonight, D.
Oh, Jessica. Hi, Jessica.
I said Jessica's getting like scarlet.
Oh.
Too funny. Bella must be with her daddy. Bella!
I took my wrist brace off. Well, sleeping with my wrist brace, this is the wrong hand, has been good for my wrist.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Because I curl mine up, so I know. I
have to process the tomatoes that turned red. And is Teresa going to be here? I wanted to wish her well.
No, she has an appointment today.
Well, if you speak to her, tell her I wish her well.
I will.
On her appointments.
Okay. I will. She just said she sent a message, have a good show. She was on her way to her appointment.
Okay. Well,
TZ says she likes your ears.
She looks really cute.
Actually, normally her ears, they're little like points. So if they don't have hair on them, they stick straight out on the side of her head.
Okay.
All right, Terry.
The only time she really looked really, really different was when they did her snout really small, tight.
Yeah, that was Marie. Did that.
She looked like a whole different breed.
I know. Well, she's got that little bitty palm face, because she's half palm. So, Bella.
I agree, Debbie. We did peel. We processed all the peaches I could get before that. I don't know. I'm going to say bear or troop of raccoons came and stole all my peaches. Every single one of my
Claudette.
peaches. Hi, Claudette. How you doing? Anyway, I got some peaches and I cut them.
Hello.
I had so many peaches, and then I peeled them and we took the pits out.
Baby.
I cut them up and it made such a little bit. It's a lot of work.
You're ready for the big reveal? Hello. Hello. Say hi.
Really
Say
cute.
good morning. Say good
Look
morning.
at her. She looks so different, right, people?
I know.
You know her?
I don't look like a doodle no more. Aw. You're
Right
getting
before-
blood all over me, Bella.
She looks like a sheep.
She did. Oh, and her ears are so fluffy this time. They couldn't save her tail because her tail was pretty knotted.
Brushing her today, so they don't
I
get
know.
mad. And she's like, I know. And yeah.
I know.
I know.
I got to bring Mama to the doctor today. All right. You can go back to Daddy. I don't have no treats.
The groomer that's supposed to do Norton.
Okay, Jessica.
She's far away, and I haven't had the dogs in my car yet over here. So I usually drive them around in the truck. The truck's out. So I guess the dogs aren't getting groomed unless the groomer picks them up. I don't know. I probably can't afford like a 40-minute round trip groomer charge. I don't. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Shoot. My bill was $180 by the time you tip them. So I dropped $200 at the groomer yesterday. So when I dropped them off, I'm like, okay, Precious. I said, no gumming or biting with your one tooth. The groomer. You have to be good. And I said, Bella, you have to let them do your feet. You have to let them do your snout and your tail. I said, you're going to be good, right? And, she told me, yeah, she was going to be good. So when I picked them up, they go, she lied. She wasn't good. Because I wanted them. They hadn't plucked her ears. They look better.
I think if I'm not around and Norton's getting groomed, he might.
No, she's still. I'm gonna have to bring it to the vet, I guess, to get the hair plucked out of her ears.
You know how they put happy hoodies on dogs? I think the vet's gonna. I mean, the groomer's gonna have to wear the happy hoodie because the dog will make a lot.
Oh God!
Okay,
Debbie.
He'll whine and he'll vocalize a lot if he's upset.
Debbie, do you roll her hair with the little sponge rollers?
That is nice that you're doing her hair. My mom had me do her hair.
My mama was never one of the ladies to put rollers in her hair. Like she just blow dries her hair and stuff. And my glasses, y'all, they're so dirty. It's
I used to cut and then I'd put mousse and I'd use I would use I had a blow dryer that was in the shape of a curler, so it had a sort of like the curling iron shape, but it was a blow dryer and it was pretty you could get a little body in the hair by doing that. And then if she wanted extra curl, I would do curling iron.
Oh, let me send my sister. I didn't send Donna
Thank you, Jessica.
A thing.
She needed a ton of hairspray. Her hair was stick straight and stubborn.
My mom's got stick straight hair like I do.
And
I got a text message from Harvard Medical School. I hate spam. What was I doing? Oh, go and send my sister a link because I didn't.
My husband gets text messages from things. I mean, I get them too, but we get them sometimes from things that sound plausible. And you know what I mean? They'll say like, oh, your Amazon order was canceled.
Oh, yeah.
And we're like, what? And he said, don't do it. I go, I know, but sometimes I could see if you're my phone will answer things that my phone in the car will answer things I don't want. Like one time, I think something came through that said, press here if you want a service appointment. And I just tried to close the phone call, and then I get a text message next week, we're waiting for you for your service appointment. And I'm like, I didn't make any service appointments.
Right. Well, wait, I called the new cable company for internet and cable, and it was an 800 number. Then I noticed they had a local number, so I hung up and tried to call. Before I can get the local number, the guy was calling me back. He goes, I missed your call. So we're getting internet and cable Monday. So let's see if that connection is better than this crap that AT&T sent me.
I hope so. I hope you get satisfaction. Canceling with those companies is one of the worst experiences I ever had. If you have a choice, people, to do anything through Optimum Mobile, do not do it. I would get a burner phone before I do anything with them. It was
my phones are through AT&T. Our cell phones are through AT&T, but this internet crap has been crap lately.
I forgot who I have.
And I called my hairdresser. She probably don't remember who I am. It's been so long. And she never called me back.
I noticed your hair is getting long, but it almost looks like you could get a whole new hairdo now.
I am. Well, and that's what I was figuring. I want to do something different. So
I liked your original hairdo, but it's almost to the point where you could. What are you going to do?
I know. I mean, it's here.
Whatever you do that won't grow out fast is probably the one you should try.
My hair grows out fast no matter what I do. That's why I quit dyeing my hair, because I had roots like the next week. It's crazy. So
I need to color my roots or let it grow out. Every time I let it grow out over 3 inches, I color it anyway. So I feel I should just color it and save the weird look that, if I don't catch it soon, sometimes I get the step looking stripes. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel weird.
I do eyeliner and lip gloss. I'm
hanging out with Amish people who have their hair covered up with these little bonnets and scarves.
Right.
And they probably think why do you want to do that to yourself, kind of thing. Can I tell you what they do? That I feel really bad that they do this. She said, we're having a treatment today. And I'm like, what are you talking about? There's somebody that comes to the house and they put their feet in Epsom salt water, and then they put a low voltage anode in the water. Now it turns a color. It'll turn a color no matter what, because the metal in the salt will turn colors. And they think that it's pulling toxins out through their feet. And it's not. They've proven it. They have taken water from those bowls and they've, taken it to labs, and there's no bacteria in the water. That means toxins would come out. You have kidneys and livers that filter your toxins. Right. So it doesn't come out through your skin like that. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking if they think it's kind of self-care, they're not allowed to have pedicures. Maybe to them it's like having a pedicure.
Maybe.
Maybe it feels good to them.
Well, maybe you can tell them if you soak your own feet in Epsom salt, you can save that money.
I don't know. She thinks oh, it took out the toxins. Then she cuts an onion in half and puts it on the windowsill, and it turns moldy. And she goes, this tells you what's in your house. And I'm thinking it's turning moldy because that's what onions do.
Right.
Any vegetable would turn moldy.
Poor baby.
I know they believe in kind of cuckoo science.
But if that's her belief and that makes her feel good, I guess it's okay.
I get it. But I wonder, are they paying $40 for these things? Because she and her sister do it. I mean, I could buy that machine on Amazon and make money off these people. I don't want to rip them off.
Right.
I could charge them half price. The people who do it would come and egg my house. Can you imagine if they found out I was taking their business?
Yeah, I hear you, TZ. I can't wear makeup anymore with my face stuff that I have. So I just eyeliner and lip gloss.
I just put lipstick on today. I wear it once or twice a week at the mall.
Oh my God. I went to Walmart.
When I'm going live on YouTube.
Right. I went to Walmart the other day I was in so much pain. I was using my cane. My hair was back in a thing. No makeup, like no eyeliner, nothing. And who do I run into was the physical therapist that I used to work with. So she goes, okay, Dawn, I'm going to give you a quick PT eval right here. And she's telling me stuff to do. But it's true. It's like you meet up with everybody when you look like a dog in the store. But you can be all made up and dressed up, and you will see nobody. Nobody.
I don't know anybody, so I'm pretty okay with that over here. But
well, I mean, living from a small community, it's like you see everybody.
Do you
TZ,
know
where are you? What area are you located? I'm in South Louisiana. Suzy's in Pennsylvania. Well, most of the time you're in Pennsylvania.
I've been in Pennsylvania for like 2 months in a row, so
yeah.
I haven't been going back to New Jersey.
Oh Lord, that was a sheriff's car going pretty quick down the street.
Do you know the crazy lamp lady, Jocelyn? She shops at my store.
Oh, cool. Yeah, she comes over for coffee every now and again. No, I'm just kidding.
No, she shops at my Goodwill. And so every time I'm there now, I'm checking to see if she's there.
Oh, Jessica, that's so sweet.
Oh, Uniques by the Creek. You're near Harrisburg. I'm in Mifflin County I'm 20 miles south of State College. So if you know 322, I'm between Reidsville and Milroy. Exit. That's where I am. I am in the Kish Valley, the big valley, the valley of Amish people.
Can't we tell? No. Wonderful. Go to Penn State.
Well, it takes about 45 minutes from here.
Said go Penn State. Don't you have a lot of something like traffic or something? They said
when I first got here, somebody handed me the football schedule and they said, don't go there on these days.
Oh, okay.
And that was last year. But, I did not enjoy, I thought I would like, walking around there downtown. I thought it would be quaint and cute. And all it was just like, how do we pay for these meters and, spending $3 for like 1 hour because I didn't know how to work it. Anyway, have you ever been to Bellefonte? That's a cute old town to walk around. I thought that's kind of nice.
Oh, you getting married, TZ?
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
When are you getting married? My third anniversary is in September, mid-September. That's fun.
November.
I hope you have a good
Congratulations.
Wedding. That's nice.
Very nice. Yeah, it's like that. Like here, you can't go to Baton Rouge when there's an LSU game because you can't get around. You can't get around Baton Rouge on a good day. So when there's a game going around, you definitely want to go in that area.
A lot of the roads going to State College are 1-lane roads each way. And and they're really hilly and really curvy. All the roads around here are like hilly and curvy. And it's like, I don't know. If you're there, like as the sun's setting and it's going like right in your eyes and there's just
see the benefits of flat roads. You don't have to worry about what's coming up. That's what I hate, because we're not used to it. So it's like when you go down those hills, it's like you can't see what you feel like. I feel like I'm going to just drop off.
Well, here I have to plan like my appointments now, like passing buggies, because I'll pass sometimes 5 buggies getting to one appointment. So there's a lot of I'm not on the outskirts of Amish. I'm surrounded by Amish here. There's a lot.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost here 43 years. Can you believe that? That's a long time. That's like Angie said, that's a life sentence.
What, your marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't even remember what I did.
Wait, Angie, she goes, if I was in prison, I'd be out by now.
Well, my friend was always saying they should make marriage licenses like renewable, like driver licenses, and then even if it's like every 7 years or something,
Well,
give
wait, I
people a
gotta
chance to
make you
not renew.
laugh. This morning, vertigo set in. So Garrett helped me to the bathroom. I was trying to wash my hair and like blow dry my hair upside down and give it a little bit of something.
That's the worst thing
And
you can do with vertigo.
I know. And it made it worse. So he's helping me get dressed. And he's like, he said something. And I said, dude, I've been knowing you for 80 something years. He goes, really? He goes, that's it. He goes, it feels like 100 and something. I'm glad we feel the same.
Well, my husband, I know him for probably 12 years. I don't know. We keep getting the dates wrong. When I met him, he kept saying, we've only been dating 3 months, even almost up to a year. He said that.
Right. Garrett and I started dating in our junior year.
I think I was around 50 when I met him. Anyway, I felt like a whole different person back then. Just the difference between 50 and 63 is enough to make me have felt like I was going from like middle age to senior citizen. What am I going to do?
Garrett and I are from the same town. So
that's sweet.
I've known him probably forever, but we started dating in junior high. I mean,
really?
junior high, not junior high. Our junior year. I met our junior year.
Well,
he was one of the snooty kids that went to Catholic school, and when they came to the public high school, they were like, they had their own little clique. It was like culture shock for them.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Tony went to Catholic school with all boys.
Oh,
and
really?
I said the ones that were in the Bronx, we would take the buses with them, and they were so wild when they got out of school because they had to sit quietly all day, and then like they would be so loud and pushing each other on the bus, and it was crazy. It was like mayhem.
Right. Exactly, Claudette. 19
Forever.
years. Nice.
Well, I wish I had met Tony when I was younger. I think it would have been good for me. But I don't know if it would have been good for him.
Right. We used to laugh because Garrett would come to lunch with my friend and I at school. This was before we were dating. And he would come and like eat all our food that we didn't eat because they had football practice after. He told me pretend he's not home and he went back to work.
That's really hard.
Now, how long he's been retired? A week and a half? And he said, you want too much. He goes, just pretend I'm not here.
He needs to develop a hobby that takes him out of the house.
No.
Okay. You know how the guys have like the Moose Lodge or the Elks?
I know. We got so much. Wait, so John has this side hustle where it's like a tow. He's got a big trailer and he just got his new truck. And does he? I don't know what that
means.
Oh, no, he doesn't golf. He likes to surf for sports. That's about it. He doesn't fish.
When you're doing this, I said maybe he needs a metal detector if he likes.
No, he scans channels. That's about it. But he's not a hobby person,
Well, what do you guys do when they get together? They play cards?
Well, like when he gets together with his family, they would break out the cards.
Right.
But for Thanksgiving, either they would drink or they would play cards and then somebody would get in a fight. So, oh no, keyboard's drunk again. No, Claudette. So, the new rule was I'm not providing alcohol and no cards. So if you want alcohol, you bring it, but no cards were allowed.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I feel like I've been around fights at parties due to alcohol too, and I prefer when people
And I'm not saying
are
fist
very
fights, no,
calm.
but it
And I
was,
know it doesn't happen all the time. And
yeah. I guess I
Tony's,
shouldn't say fights. It was more arguments.
yeah,
So,
no, I know. I know. I just, Tony's family likes to have a couple
bye,
beers
Jessica.
and they seem usually pretty calm about it. But anyway, I've been to
Well,
other
I think
family
about,
gatherings that were not calm about
yeah.
it.
They've all grown up now, so more, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So they're all very calm now. So
Well, I honestly, I was usually the designated driver all the time, and I sort of resented it. And then anytime I wasn't, I didn't like really being that one either, because
yeah.
well,
Look, I laugh because Joseph, my oldest son, will bring a 6-pack of beer over or whatever. And it's so funny because if Garrett and him doesn't drink the whole 6-pack, then it sits till the next time they come. And now, trust me, my son doesn't come very often because they don't live close.
mhm.
So it might be like once every 3 or 4 months. So it just sits there.
My
We've had to throw beer away because it sat in the refrigerator so long.
I've lived my whole kind of life like that. Like I could have had, but I've also lived with people that drank too much, and if I stocked up my liquor area, it would get used before I had a chance. Like all of a sudden, I'd be like, I'm really in the mood for Cosmo, and they would go, oh, and I'm like, oh, why? Oh, I drank your vodka.
They must be looking for somebody because there they went again.
I'm gonna buy vodka though because I want to make vanilla extract, and
Oh, yeah.
so they usually say get the cheapest one you can find. I don't even know where there's a liquor store around here.
Don't they also use bourbon?
Well, there's an actual bean called bourbon. It's called a bourbon bean from Madagascar. And yes, a few people use bourbon, but vodka is a more neutral taste, and I would prefer that in my recipes. So
Now, like when we went to Mexico, I buy my vanilla when I go on a
there's a
cruise.
Mexican bean too. There's Tahitian
And but
Mexican.
there's one, like they let us taste them. They open one and let us taste the difference. There's one particular, like a taste of a Mexican vanilla I do not like. And the one that I like is it's more just the vanilla. It doesn't have, I don't even know how to explain that taste, but I have 4 large bottles sitting at the top of my pantry.
It's good to have. Anyway, it's expensive. The
It
beans
is.
now are they're like
Oh,
between
vanilla beans are outrageous.
they sell them in bulk on Amazon, and they're between 80 cents and $1 a bean. And some of the recipes call for 10 beans. That's a lot of
Oh
money
wow.
to
Yeah,
invest.
but is that to make like a, say like a whole fifth of vanilla?
Well, a few people, if they're making the smaller bottles, like I guess are they 8 ounces or 16? I don't know. They'll put in like six for the smalls, like 10 for the larger.
So do
And
you
some
buy like the dark colored glass bottles from Amazon? You know what I did? I
you
went to
can,
the pharmacy
but some
and
people just
got
put them in
bottles.
mason jars.
I went to our little local pharmacist and they sold me bottles.
What you can do is there's a recipe going around like to just make instant paste, and that involves a little corn syrup too, and you just put
Hmm.
it in a blender. But if you're doing the beans, you can redo the beans. Like when you're done with your extract, which could take up to a year, or even you can let it sit almost to 2 years too. You
Hmm.
can you can reapply like your liquor and let it sit a longer time.
Right.
Or you can dry out the beans, put it in sugar and make vanilla sugar.
Yeah. I've
I
done
mean,
that before. Like put
beautiful.
the bean, like when I buy my vanilla that I buy, I guess they make it big and put them in jars, but they do have a small bean, like piece of bean in there that I would put in sugar.
It pays to do it. Why not? I mean, I've seen a lot of recipes where people say if you really want like, vanilla icing, but you want it white, they have clear vanilla, but it's usually
Yeah, but
imitation.
wait, let me tell you, it's clear, but if it the longer it sits, it starts to lose its clearness. Just saying. I don't even buy the clear anymore.
Okay. Well, I usually buy these bottles of pure vanilla. Now they started putting them in like cardboard boxes, so you don't see how small the bottle is. It's like almost
Suzy
one
says she's
recipe.
serious about making this vanilla. Hey,
Okay.
Glenn.
Hi, Glenn. Um, I'm going to buy grade A beans. I'm going to split them with my neighbors so that I don't have to financially pay $50. Maybe we could just split it like 25 each. And I'm going to buy like the $10 vodka, not the $30.
Do they make their own vanilla too?
Yeah, they would. And they're not allowed to drink alcohol, but I asked her about it. I confirmed this whole process. I said you have to put vodka in it, but after 3 weeks it evaporates and it doesn't really. You're supposed to let it
Right.
sit for 4 to 6 months anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So she understood. She goes, "I'm allowed to use that." And
Oh,
I said,
okay.
"All right, because
All
it's
right, good.
not for."
TZ wants to know what's the recipe.
The recipe is very simple. You take your bean and you put it on you get a paring knife, slice them in the middle. You can even scrape the little beans out of the middle, put them in your bottle, and um, you don't really need the dark color bottle. The people I've been seeing, a lot of them use the kind that have the snap top.
Yeah, those little, I know what you're
And they put in for about, I'll say for about like the 2 cups, they were using a good deal of beans, like 10. If you're going to only make 8 ounces, you can get away with probably 5 or 6. And so, because you're slicing them down the middle and you're scraping out the beans and you're mixing it with the vodka, and you're supposed to shake it at least once a week in the
But don't
beginning.
you put the whole bean pod in
Yes,
there?
you
Yeah.
put the whole thing in, and you don't even have to scrape out the beans initially, but because they'll come out. But it'll start getting more and more brown every day.
Yeah.
And if like it starts to get good at about 4 months, and by 6 months it's really good. So they said if you start making it now, you could give it as a gift and tell people to wait 2 months before they use it.
Okay.
And
Cool.
you would have to really like the person, I think, because it's once you buy the bottles and you're buying the vodka and you're buying the beans, it's a nice gift.
Right. I would when I bought those big bottles from Mexico, people don't bake like I do. So I went to the pharmacy and got some medicine bottles, and I divided it and gave them that for Christmas one year and put labels on them. So.
They sell bottles on Amazon with the labels already. Like,
Oh, cool. Well,
I mean,
I
if you
didn't.
want, it is.
Well, I
It's a
didn't
nice
even do
gift.
that. I just,
You can get local honey and put it in those kind of bottles too, and give those as gifts.
Yeah,
There's a beekeeper across the street
that
from
would be
me.
a great gift. Honey
He
is
has
so expensive.
many hives. And I asked the neighbors about him, and they said he supplies all the local Amish stores.
Oh, wow.
So I have to find out if I can buy it, but I feel like I never met the guy. I feel uncomfortable just like riding up on his driveway. And then they all told me, it's okay. It'll be okay. We're not going to shoot you. And I'm like,
Yeah, but I mean, if he sells it.
But I'm from New York City. You don't roll up on somebody like that.
Oh, see, we do here. So.
Well, I mean, they're like, it's not like the house is on the street and you can knock on the door easy. You got to drive in and go around, and you know what I mean? Like, it's like a lot of property. So I feel odd going.
Wait, I'm going to mute so I can yell at my husband and go get me a drink.
Because the bees, I think that these bees might even be going to like my blueberry bushes. And I know that they visit the local gardens around. They're close enough to be in my garden.
TZ says she's not shy. She'd roll up.
Okay. I mean, I'll probably do it, but I would prefer to have like the bishop's wife with me. Anyway.
Yeah, we have like a lot of markets. Like I noticed there's like this place called Lafayette Park in Metairie, which is right before New Orleans, and they have a farmers market on, of all days, Wednesday afternoon. So
That's common, actually.
I have to go there and check it out. But like here, like at one of the plantations in the parking lot on a Sunday, I think it's once a month, they have like a farmers market.
Oh, nice. They have nothing here on Sundays. Nothing.
Right.
I mean, I used to go to like a fast food. The regular supermarkets are open, but I mean, anything that involves farmers here, they don't do business on Sundays, and all the signs say no Sunday business. That's how they say it.
Wow.
And
you see, I don't use
it's nice.
Honey enough.
I don't.
And it starts to crystallize and crop, and
that's, my husband wants it in a glass jar so he could kind of reconstitute it without melting the container.
Right.
Yeah, no Sunday business, they say. And they have a sign by the creek, no fishing Sunday. And no Sunday fishing, they say, actually. That's the way it's phrased. And I'm like, why does it matter if, like, English, they call us English, if English people want to fish on Sunday? But
that's usually when we do fish.
Right.
On the weekend.
I don't want to rock the boat here. I don't want them to think I'm a heathen, but we do yard work on Sundays. Oh, it's giving me every time I scratch my I forgot like how what works. What
you had the new one that you did. Hey, Donna.
Hi, Donna. How's it going? What? Oh, it was this, I think. Something like that.
Oh, yeah, it made the little... There you go. Fancy pants.
Ain't that fun? How do you do the balloons? I forgot.
Donna, your box is growing, boo.
I gotta send you postage. Do you have my box, or did you get rid of it?
Oh, I'm gonna send it this weekend.
You put it by the curb?
I have it. I'm gonna send it out this weekend.
I'll give you postage.
No, I got it.
I'll cash app you.
No, I got it. Donna, you want
I'm
a chicken?
Okay with you, girl.
You want a chicken in your box?
I want a chicken.
It's going to you. Don't you? You still collect chicken?
Donna, or it's me?
Donna, you want a chicken?
I want a chicken.
Okay, I'll send you chicken.
I was gonna buy a chicken.
No. And those who don't know, Donna's my sister, so I'm bringing her a bunch of stuff to get out of my way.
I like chickens.
All right.
I love chicken. I actually have.
I got more chickens.
I love chickens.
I'm cleaning out my office, and I told her I'm bringing it to her. What you don't want, just throw in the garbage.
I don't want you to feel obliged to be giving me things, but I do have. I have farmyard animals on one of my shelves. When I put my art supplies somewhere else, I was thinking I should try to paint again. Maybe I could. I haven't painted in so long. I have to make tomato sauce. Once we get done with the tomatoes, I think I'll have my life a little more like not dependent on the garden.
You can get your tomato sauce started, and while it's cooking, you can paint. You got it,
You know what I was doing the last time while I was cooking the tomatoes? I kept adding to the pot more tomatoes because we had so many tomatoes to use. But anyway, I actually did my first canning.
Go, girl.
I did 3 jars of tomatoes.
Listen,
and it was good.
He brought me some grapes. He said, "Here, don't bother me. I'm sending you a snack." But he didn't bring me a Coke. What's up with that?
Grapes and a Coke, huh?
No, Precious, you can't have grapes.
No, they can't.
And I can't open them.
Oh, it sounded almost like you were opening I'm glad that we're talking now because all I'm thinking about is my stupid test I'm going for on Tuesday and the 2-day prep. They're making
Yay. I got I think 2 more years because I do every 3 years for me.
Has anybody ever had a colonoscopy, endoscopy where they make you drink the gallon of laxative 2 hours? It's from 5:45 to 7:45. They want me to drink a whole gallon. That's the second time. So
And then you have to wake up at like 2 a.m. and finish.
they want me to do the first one on Sunday. On Monday, I get to do laxative pills. And on Tuesday morning, I get to drink another gallon. It's disgusting. I
Yeah.
think by then I'm going to be so raw. I just can't imagine. I hardly eat, and I don't have a problem with going. So they said, well, you're on medicine that can make you constipated. I go, but I'm not constipated. Anyway, that's a lot of business. I mean, it's TMI.
I know.
It's the truth. You hate the gallon? It is like, yeah, what's up with that? She said,
Because of my gastroparesis, they give me the gallon instead of the small stuff like the normal
they
people
have
get.
prescription pills. She said, but it's like $60 a pill or something like that.
I tried that one time and it was by the time you got to the last pills, because they're so big, I couldn't get them down. Oh, Donna's going next month.
Well, I feel for you. I hope if you're on any kind of injectable medicine, they might make you do the 2-day prep. Just be aware. That's the downside to being
actually she likes you to hold it for the thing, but she was trying to get me in the end of the year, so she bypassed it, and it all was okay.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I forgot your name already. Unique Feather Creek. I have to be embarrassed 100 times. What is your name? Kathy? No.
Terry.
Oh, boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Terry. I heard that they said to me, because the last time I went, I said, I'm still going and it's not 100% clear. And they said, oh, we're going to hose you out anyway. And I'm like, then why?
Mm-hmm.
And then why are they so concerned if I have an orange Jello? And I mean, it has red in it. I guess red and yellow make orange. Anyway, I just bought yellow and green things.
I know. The worst flavors. Well, you can mix them together and have lemon lime.
I was planning on doing that. Anyway, I was going to go to Dollar General, buy gummy bears, and pick out all the red ones and orange ones, and just eat the ones that are not.
What if they don't dissolve?
They'll find a gummy bear in my intestines. Do you think that after 2 gallons and 4 laxative pills, there's going to be a gummy bear left in me?
I know. But they tell you no hard candies.
No, they actually, well, do they? They said I can't do it the day of. Do they say no hard candy? Because I read on the internet, which of course is, Dr. Google, that they said you can have hard candies providing they're not red. And they're not like, you can't have ones with like milky, like you can't have chocolate. You can't.
We'll get you some Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, I was thinking like if you have clear, like just basically sugar water that they harden up, like how bad could it be? If you could drink juice, they said like you can have apple juice.
You can have non-pulp juice.
Right. Yes, hard candy, no reds. Right. That's what I thought. Not that. Now, I don't know, but can you have lemon heads? Because I have some of those in my cupboard. Do they have a center that's not clear? I'm going to have to
it's the same. It's the same all the way through.
It's what I'm going to have to smash one to see what it looks like on the inside.
I was going to say Werther's, like the hard ones, not the liquidy ones.
I read that you can have the original Werther's that were hard.
Okay.
So I would look. I'm going to go to Dollar General and look for some of those or something different, because I just feel like if you're just drinking broth for supper, don't you want to chew on something usually? I do. I like to chew a little. Anyway, and they said with the medicine I'm on, I had it like within 5 days, and I'm going to be 7 days, so I'm going to be hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to be cranky. And I'm going to be sore. Let's just pray that the results are good. That's all.
Yeah.
I don't have my computer glasses on, so I'm holding my glasses up. I went to the eye doctor this week and he said that he would recommend me just getting computer glasses instead of getting new glasses, but I don't know.
Yeah, but don't they still have to be prescription?
Once I'm paying for like trifocals basically, I might as well just get them for all day use so I could
Right.
see clearly.
Exactly.
Yep. Anyway, he was very nice and he did the
Popsicles. That's right. I did popsicles.
sports drinks, popsicles. See now, all the popsicles I saw in the store had orange and red, and very few had yellow. But they had there's Italian ice that's all yellow. I have
Yeah.
mango flavored Lindy's. Can I have that? It's kind of light,
I
very
don't
pale
know.
orange.
Well, the last time Garrett had his colonoscopy, he hemorrhaged. So he ended up having 3 colonoscopies in a week. So they had to put him in a hospital. They did one, then they did another one. What happened is she removed a polyp and they put these little metal clips and the metal clip came off.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't tell me
It was,
this. This is not a thing to tell a person right before.
hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl, how's it going? When people, I know that's so sad. I don't want to know. One of my friends told me, now this is going to really scare people, but she said that they had an accident.
No, Terry.
See, I'm not going to say what happened, but they malfunctioned right before her, and she said she had to go in, and she was wondering if she should run away because they. Anyway, she said she went
Hey,
for it.
Cajun Princess.
She was fine. Hi, Cajun Princess.
Hey, Cajun, we still got to get together, girl. I met Cajun Princess. We went to lunch and we went shopping at a dollar deal store.
Oh, yeah.
When my husband had a conference in Baton Rouge. So we hung out. That was fun.
That's nice. It's nice to meet your online friends, Dawn.
Yeah, it is.
It was,
We didn't hang out as long as you and I did, but
I would have liked to hang out more.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
I could tell you were getting tired at night. I probably ran you ragged.
Mm-mm. I get tired at night every night.
Well, that's good.
Except last night, Sean came in my room. He goes, "You're still up." He goes, "Your meds didn't kick in." I said, "Oh, shit, I forgot to take my meds. No wonder why I'm still
We definitely met on YouTube, but we met like this. We were talking on a live kind of thing. Like, so we were just talking to each other and we became friendly. There was a few people talking live, and that's how we met.
We did. We met from actually Victoria's channel. And Victoria would, after her show, she would have people would go in the back room.
Which she stopped doing at some point, I think. But
Mm-hmm.
but we were already friendly by then. So
And I think we got close after Hurricane Ida.
that was true. Because we both got, I'll just say,
It's so weird.
we were
You're
both
up
very affected by it.
there.
I don't want to say
Right.
too much
You
because
in New Jersey, I'm here, and we both got it.
it was
Oh, that's good. You're busy. Oh, 3-year-olds. Girl, you got to have energy.
Oh, wow. 3-year-olds.
You know what?
I
I'm
remember
always
when my friend had
online.
3-year-olds. My friend from my oldest friend, I'll call it, she had 3 kids under 5 years old. And that was a lot of work for her, I'll say. It was
We had a
just,
bunch when our
and
kids
it
were
was 2
little.
boys and 1 girl. The girl was tiny.
When the kids were little, I would do head counts. For those of you who don't know, I
How
have
many did
6.
you have under a certain age, did you say?
Well, we had 6.
I know,
So
but wasn't a couple
under
of them older by the
we
time
had
you
at
got
least
numbers?
3 under, say, Thomas and John a year apart. So those 2 were little. So when they were little, it's easier for me because right now I don't even know how old they are. That's a shame, right? So I had 2 who were born in 85 and they're adopted. So yeah, one was born in February, one was born in July. And it's so weird because the birth certificates now say that I gave birth to one in February and one in July. So 85, 89, 91, 92. Is that 6?
I wasn't even paying attention. That is so funny. I was just thinking, I don't even know my stepkids, I don't know how old they are. That's sad, right?
Right. Well,
I
3 are
have
biological siblings.
they're in their 30s.
No, I have
Probably late
2
30s.
girls, 4 boys. Yeah, my sister has a lot too.
You have a lot of little ones running around. Oh,
Yeah. And it's so weird because, we lost the 4 kids, our biological kids.
yeah.
And they're like a year apart or so. And oh no, D. And my first baby's name was Haley. And my oldest one that I adopted is Haley. So God's got a sense of humor,
Oh. Well. Yeah, it's sad.
But it was a long time ago. I mean, some days I have bad days.
When the
Still.
doctors asked me how many pregnancies you had versus how many deliveries, it's kind of sad.
Mhm.
And hardly anybody even like looks up and says, "I'm sorry." And I find it very cold that most don't even, like look up at you when you say you had 5 miscarriages.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's sad. I don't know. It's kind of sad.
Now, my husband's one of 14. We're one of
Amish.
3. I'm one of 3. Like we have my sister Donna and my little brother and me. Oh, okay. Wow.
I'm sorry, Claudette.
Sorry about that.
I found out that I'm just infertile. I can't have, and then people say, "Well, you can adopt," and I'm like, "Well, I think that that ship sailed." And quite frankly, at this point,
people are insensitive because I had a cousin who told me, "Why would you keep trying when you know?" And my babies lived, and then they died after being alive for a while. And I said, "That's easy for you to say. You have 4 healthy kids. Why would you tell me that?" Every decade. Yeah.
It is insensitive because everything is like kind of personal. I really for a little while was kind of keen on having a kid, and then at some point when both of my parents passed away, I wasn't as interested because I know that they wanted to have grandchildren, and I know that it's obviously, I get kind of sad and down in the dumps. And I know when people have babies and a lot of people hug the babies and they go, "Oh, cool, cool, cool," cuddle, cuddle. I kind of don't want to get close because it breaks my heart that I never had that. So
Right.
no, I mean, so I think they're okay.
Yeah.
Some of them are adorable
Right.
but it's just,
yeah.
I don't know.
It's Christmas is hard for me.
Stuff's heartbreaking for me.
Yeah. Christmas, Mother's Day, that's real hard because it feels like it was yesterday sometimes, and it's just crazy. Jennifer says she never said coo 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 to babies.
I remember like, "Oh, coochie, 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 coo." You ever did that, like pinchy cheeks and said, "You're so cute."
You're funny. Jennifer, you're a hot mess, girl. Oh God, Jennifer, is your daughter doing better with her
People tell me
diabetes?
if people tell me this, I don't know.
Yeah,
You
it
know, I
does.
it kind of like you mourn the what it could have been versus what
Yes,
it
yes,
is, that kind of thing. I don't know.
right. Parents who lose older children, and I'm sure Donna and Jennifer can attest to that.
It's
you
hard.
know, you lose all your memories and your future. But when you lose a baby, it's like you lose your whole future. You feel like, all the would have beens, could have beens. And that's good, Jennifer. So, but Garrett and I, we carry an autosomal recessive gene.
Hmm.
So three of the babies had that. Wait, wait, wait.
Well, I carry anyway. I just have problems with
Oh, he's listening to Judge Frank. Judge Frank passed away. I don't know
who's
if y'all know who he is, the little judge, and
the
he would have people on and he would help them or if they had like a little kid or something and they go, you think I should let your mom go or whatever. He was the kindest man and he passed away. He had
huh.
pancreatic cancer. So, but yeah, so my first baby lived 7 weeks, the second one 9 days, the third one 16 months, and the last one 3 months. Now the second one didn't have it, but yeah, he was 88. He didn't have it, but he was premature. So
It's
it was
it's
crazy. So
and
I
it's
guess
it's heartbreaking.
God had his own plan, and I guess he wanted us to take care of these kids that we have now, and that's okay. But at
Absolutely.
the time, I didn't think it was okay. You
No,
know,
you don't. How could you? It's just it's I don't know. I don't know what to say because it doesn't seem fair, but life isn't always fair, and
right?
it never
But
seems fair when crap
I've
happens like that.
I've met some beautiful people. My kids had holoprosencephaly. It's a midline defect of the brain, and I met a very dear couple, and that we're still friends today. Her daughter is still alive. Yeah, yeah, they did live, but and we laugh about with Blake because in the beginning, like he had a feeding tube, and I was bathing him, and I didn't realize my knee was. That was back when they had the tube hanging out, and I picked him up, and the tube popped out. Now, at the end, after a while, I just go to the hospital and like, look, I ran out of tubes. Can you give me one so I can put it in? And this one hospital looked like they acted like it was such a deal, but yeah, it did feel. I mean, I stayed depressed and locked in my house for a long time. I didn't want to go to anybody's birthdays or any. It was easier for Garrett, I think,
It's
for certain ones, but like the first two, I was devastated totally. The third one that lived 16 months, he was devastated. And I think God takes care of that because we both wasn't falling apart to the extent we couldn't function. So
mhm.
like he supported me for those two and I support him. And then the third one, we both kind of, but yeah.
I mean, I understand you not wanting to go to parties and stuff. It's just when you
Yeah.
feel there's no time limit and time frame for loss and depression and mourning. You know what I mean? Like it could, some people might repress it and be able to function in their daily life. Some people take to the
Right.
bed and don't come out of
Right.
bed for ages. And some
I mean,
people
I was
cry.
very depressed and stayed. I mean, I would come home from work and go in my room and my husband would bring me my food. I mean, it was bad. But and then we started doing foster care and that made it a little bit easier. I was still depressed, but it made it a little bit easier. And then we ended up I couldn't do foster care anymore. I couldn't because it was too hard. But yeah, but he bonded with I mean, because they told us Blake couldn't see, he couldn't hear, which was a lie because we put music on and he would just kind of lay there and you turn the music off and he would cry and cry and cry.
Oh,
So when he was in the hospital, we ended up at Charity Hospital in New Orleans. That was a joke. Not a joke. I mean, it was crazy. But anyway, so this resident came in and he turned the radio off because we had a little radio in his bed. And he would cry and he put it back on and he kept doing it. And the nurse says, if you touch that baby's radio one more time, she goes, you will get out of here and you will never come back.
Ooh, good for
Oh,
her.
yeah. She was like, I mean,
But I mean,
crazy,
if you saw it happening,
crazy.
you would think it's like Gadur, like you're supposed to be somewhat
Oh,
intelligent. You made it to
out?
medical school. Oh.
I think I bleeped out for a second.
Oh,
Or you
I was
did.
going
One
to
of
say,
us
you
did.
would think that if he would turn it off, baby cry, turn it on, baby calm, turn it off, baby cry. Like,
But because they said that
You wanna, like-
Blake wouldn't know anything. So
you know,
I guess he was, and then one of the nurse instructors came and she was getting, I guess, her master's or something. I don't know what she was doing, but she was doing her thesis on Blake. And I would wake up, I'd bathe him and change the bed. And all. She goes, will you stop so one of my students can be able to do it? So then the next class, she says, I don't trust anybody in this class. She goes, I'm not going to give him one. So it was funny, but
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think what you did and having the adopted children and the foster kids, it's like, that's very, to me, I always said to you, I think you were I know you said you did it because you wanted to be a mother. So you felt like it was fulfilling your need, but you were fulfilling their needs and you're still that, and
Right.
it's a really big commitment. And I admire people who adopt children.
It
And
hasn't been easy. I mean, many a days I cried. I locked myself and I'm going, what did I do?
of course it's hard, but
Right.
at
And I
the
laugh. I said,
end,
God says, oh, you wanted kids, right? I'm going to give you kids. But my sister's adopted kids too. So, yeah.
well,
Life
I wasn't
is
in I
roller
wasn't in
coaster.
a stable relationship at that point when it was getting to be like hugs for Dawn.
Oh, thank you. Call that.
Anyway,
I don't know if it's a good thing. I feel like Victoria. I keep looking out the window.
I wish I had met my husband Tony earlier because I think it would have been nice to have had a family with him.
Mhm.
But it is what it is. Like that's what people say. I met him older, and no matter what, I really, like I said, when I met him, I felt middle-aged, and then now I feel like a senior citizen. And we first got married 3 years ago, and it would have been really hard to have had little kids now.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if people were saying like, oh, you can adopt when you're like 50, but then when you're 63 and you have teenagers, that's hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
And
Yeah,
a lot of the
hard
adoption
when I was
cases,
young.
they want you to adopt older kids, and
Mhm.
you kind of can grow with a baby or a younger because
All
like
of our kids were older. Well,
well,
except Sean. Sean was 6 months when we got him. Oh, I forgot about Sean.
I had a
99. He
friend
was born
I
in
had a friend who wanted a child really desperately. She was over 40 and she had her husband was over 40 and she had to go to Asia because that was like the easiest way to adopt a kid at that point. And they wanted to give her a 4-year-old. And she was like, a 4-year-old already speaks Chinese and is bigger to carry. And they said, but you're older. So if you die, they were saying. And she's like, well, we're not fixing to die. And if I'm lifting an infant as they get bigger, my arms will get stronger and I'll be able, and the kid will learn English. And I heard about another child who came over at that age and was very depressed because they didn't understand English. And it was just really hard to bond with a child who's crying all the time and kind of rejecting you as their mother because they don't, they were used to living in an orphanage. It's sad.
Right.
It's just a sad situation.
Right. My oldest one was 6 when we got her. And then the other 3 were siblings. So they were 9, 4 and 2. And then TJ was 3 and Sean was 6 months. But he was more like a newborn because of all the stuff he's been through. So they all have issues, but it's okay. We grew with the issues together.
Well, I mean, it's weird. You can't equate a dog to a child, but I kind of lost my cool when I had a puppy in the house.
Yeah. So Donna adopted twins. She was just, I didn't realize you were 40. It was 7 weeks old. Y'all, so flipping cute. Oh my God. Curly ringlet hair. Too cute.
Twins, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, some people are more settled in their own, I don't know what to say, like heads. And what do they say about people in their early 20s, the frontal lobe isn't fully functional.
Right.
And if you make harsh decisions,
Right.
and
And she
it's not
didn't
until
just
you're in your
adopt
middle to
twins.
late 20s that you're like
Right.
really becoming an adult in your brain.
Right.
It's just, I'm talking brain health kind of thing.
Yeah. But she also adopted a little boy too. But the twins, her daughter it was a boy and a girl. So the daughter has 2 kids. Amberly that we always usually talk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Amberly looks like her mom, and the little boy looks like the other twin, the boy twin.
Cute.
They do. Oh boy, they do. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good, but all in all, it ends up, we foster. Yeah, I'm just sitting here eating these grapes like I'm starving. We've had many fosters in and out our life, until I couldn't do it no more. How I lost your little boy? Which one I lost, Donna? I don't remember. I did lose a little. We were leaving to go on vacation, and they brought us this girl and boy. So we said, fine, but we're taking them with us. And we go into a Walmart on the way to Alabama. The little boy disappears. I'm freaking out. I'm like, how do I call this work and say, I lost this kid? He had gone off to one of the games outside in the, in the little foyer of the store, they have games. He ran back out. That's how fast he was. It was, oh my God, almost like I freaked out. I'm like, I can't call this worker and say, I just lost this kid you just gave me.
My friend entrusted me with her toddler, and he got away from me in the store, and we were in a supermarket, and he thought it was a game. And every time he ran to the other side of the aisle, and I would run down, he would run to the other side of the next aisle. And at some point he lost a shoe, and someone said, "Oh, lady, here's his shoe." And he's still running. He's running away from me. And at some point I just stood by the very front door, and I said, I'm just going to have to hope nobody snatches him and catch him on the way out. And
Donna, that's how bad my memory is, girl. I can't remember. Push on. It is crazy.
The toddler leash, to me, after having that kid run away from me like that, and I couldn't keep up with him, because after 3 times running down the aisles of a store, I was done.
Right. Oh, Ellen, speaking of that, my sister's oldest daughter, we went shopping, couldn't find her little butt.
Oh, Lord.
Under the clothes rack, and she stood on the rails.
I did that to my mom once.
And you couldn't see her feet.
Oh, man.
Oh, my mama wanted to beat her butt.
Well, that's what kind of moms did in my generation. If they could, they would, sometimes they'd put your name on the loudspeaker, and they would be crying and spanking at the same time.
Right?
Oh, man.
Yeah, she said mama took care of that.
I was like, what? I don't run away from.
Brandy was a hot mess. Well, Donna, remember she had all the Easter candy in her closet, and they found Brandy in the closet going, "Thank you, Easter Bunny." Remember that commercial? Thank you, Easter Bunny.
That's funny. Uh, well, I'm glad that that kid made it after all said and done. All her kids actually grew up and they did okay. Oh man, it's it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
I
If I don't stop eating these grapes, I binge on grapes.
Somebody was
Okay.
saying recently on one of these, like, the shorts, she said, I'm getting beef because I put my kid in like one of these tethers, like the leashes. And she said, if you ever if you can't keep up with the kids and they have a tendency for running off and you're going in public, I think it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would want to do it. It's
Mm.
hard to just keep them sitting in a stroller, and
Mm-hmm.
they need to.
Oh yeah. I know Sean. He was so little. Haley was the oldest. Girl, he was so bad. What? When?
Who passed away?
My cousin.
Oh,
Wow. I didn't know that. He had diabetes so bad
oh.
that he would go to Dollar General and pass out. I'll call you after, Donna. You
My
eating?
condolences.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's sad.
it is sad. There's a lot of family dynamics there. But so Sean Haley had knee surgery, and Sean was about 5, and she was watching him for me. One of the nursing assistants that I worked with at the time was coming down the street, and she stopped and she said, "Little boy, where are you going?" He goes, "I'm walking away." He wasn't running away. He was walking away.
Oh man.
Oh my God. He's too funny. Oh, okay. Did you tell Mama? I'll call Mama later and tell her.
I didn't even see most of my cousins, truthfully. I don't even see my brother, but
Yeah.
they
Well,
I
his
found out.
brother lived across, well, his wife now lives across the street from me, and he lives like on the next street.
I mean, they're close.
It is hard. I was in Walmart the other day, and this little boy must have been about 3. And I saw when he ran off, and I told the guy, I said, "That's how kids go missing." I told the guy behind me in line. And he was with the grandma, but she was talking to the pharmacist. The mama was talking to the girl checking out at the pharmacy. So she's like, "Where is he? Where is he?" And the cashier goes, "He's coming up behind." And she goes, "You need to stay with Gigi." He goes, "I was right there." I mean, the face he made, it was like he was a little man, you know.
You're
I
so
was right
sassy.
there.
Yeah. I get lost in the store. At least I know.
Oh, I called Donna one day and I go, "I lost your mama." She was, "It's okay. I lost her too one day."
My
Ah,
husband calls me in Walmart to hear the phone ring so he can kind of direct his attention in that direction. And one day he was doing it, and this woman who was halfway between us, she yelled at him, "She's over there."
Well, girl, I was in TJ Maxx and I'm calling her and I'm calling her and she doesn't answer. And I forgot who was with me. And I'm walking all over. And I said, well, maybe she's by like the decoration part. I go there. I went in the dressing room and I'm going, "Mama, are you in here?" She never answered me. That's
Oh,
where she ended up being. But it
oh,
was like I had her paged. Girl, I was freaking out. I'm like, where did she go? Did somebody
uh,
steal my mama? So I called Donna. "I lost mama." She goes, "I lost her too."
you need air tags on each other. True. And
I know. It's
isn't it
crazy.
just when your adrenaline starts going, you can go way farther than you usually go. I mean, I once lost Tony in Lowe's, and I called him and I couldn't hear the phone ringing, and he didn't answer, and I just was going back and forth and back and forth and back. And then someone said, "Can I help you? What's wrong? You look upset." I go, "I lost my husband." That's
Right. I think so, Donna. She didn't want to. She didn't want to leave the store, so she hides. Oh
Yeah.
God. For the
They're
longest time, I had a friend who we'd go to the store and I needed things, she needed things, and I'm like, go get your stuff. And she wouldn't. She was afraid I'd leave her. I said, I'm not going to leave you. I promise I will not drive off. But I would looking for my stuff, but she would talk to everybody. She met no strangers, so she would talk and talk and talk. I'm like, girl, I got to get my stuff and get back home. So I'd go get my stuff while she was talking to everybody, but afraid I was going to leave her.
You don't have to spill the beans on who it is, but what you're saying, what was the start of the story? You took who to the store? Who did that? A relative? If you just say a relative, I know who you're talking about. Probably.
Who, me?
Who was talking to everybody in the store?
Oh, my friend.
Why is it getting thumbs down? Boy. Thumbs up.
You know which one. But anyway, a friend of a long time ago.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. She would just talk and she would like.
I don't know anybody around here, so that won't happen. Maybe that's why Tony was okay with moving so far away, so I wouldn't start talking to people.
He ran off to the arcade. When they found him, he actually fainted. Oh God!
Wow. It's
scary when you bring kids out.
It's frightening. Your adrenaline's going, your heart's pumping. If you have high blood pressure, it's bad for you.
Right?
And in a mall, it's really frightening.
And you give them a speech before you get there.
Right.
You know, it's like, don't move from me. Stay close. Don't ask for nothing. You know, the typical speech.
It's not always, I mean, sometimes the kids are looking at something and then you start taking off. Like, I'm just saying the generic you, because I know Tony takes off in a store, especially like a hardware kind of store. He's gone.
Oh,
and I mean, I can't even keep up with him. He's like a toddler the way he runs off.
Well, you run off too.
Him constantly. It's a good
you
thing
run too.
What?
Oh my gosh, I said you run too.
Well, I ran because I was having a wedding. And I know you guys, I didn't want you to have to like run and get stuff. So I ran. I didn't want to waste your time.
Oh, girl, please.
And I had a lot of adrenaline pumping.
Garrett just went.
He's like,
where's she going?
I was just trying to get all the stuff I needed to get quick. Oh, boy. And I kept thinking, oh, I forgot this. Oh, I forgot that. Oh,
right. They do forget that speech as soon as you go in the store.
It's true.
I'll never forget Garrett's oldest sister. I went to the store with her, and one of her kids he was one of those throw himself on the floor temper tantrum. She goes, fine. She left her basket there and started walking off. Like, she goes, I'm leaving. And he stayed there for a couple minutes, and then he took off running after her. I said, that was pretty good. You know, like, she didn't go, oh, come on, you know. She goes, I'm leaving. Bye. She left her basket of stuff and just walked off. He came with her. Yeah, she's an adrenaline junkie.
Mm.
It's kind of like Brantley thinks that's a grandson. He thinks everybody's his friend.
Oh, that's sweet though. What, saying, okay, you're going? Okay.
Oh. It's crazy.
What is that noise?
Somebody drinking. Sounds like
no, I hear a noise. It sounds like that was weird.
I heard a noise, but it sounded like one of your dogs was drinking.
No, it sounded like maybe a squirrel was making a noise, like anyway. Some kind of animal was outside making noise. Anyway.
Oh no.
Well, it wasn't a mouse. I never really heard mice squeak.
Oh, I have.
Oh yeah, birds.
Birds make birds.
Birds make noise. Obviously, I didn't realize that hummingbirds made noise. The other day, one flew like right in front of me, and it made like a noise, a hummingbird noise, and it.
I think their little wings go so fast that.
Well, you hear that like that kind of motor sound, but it actually tweeted at me. And it was like beep, 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 and it like went away. They fight out front. Like I had 3 on the feeder yesterday. I have 2 feeders. They've been only going to 1. But they were making lots of noise. And
Honey, you gonna get my drink?
What are you
Garrett?
looking for? You see something? What are you saying? I think the bird seeds
I
ran
didn't
out.
realize he left. I'm talking to him and he's not even here.
Is that why he gave you grapes and split? He didn't even tell you?
Well, I asked him to go. There's the gas station up front. You can get 2 20-ounce drinks for $3. Well, Claudette, yes and no. No, because there's boxes everywhere still. And if John calls me one more time and says, "Did you unpack all the boxes?" When I see him, I'm going to punch him.
He has his nose between the window and the screen, and he's inhaling very loudly, my dog. Like something is.
Yeah, it's taking a while, Claudette. And I mean, and now that the plumbing issue is fixed, so I just have the HVAC issue in Sean's room to take care of. But no, I do love it. I do love it. I'd love it more if it was
right.
Right, Jennifer, waiting for him, you know. Well, he thinks he does everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, boy childs.
I called my husband.
It is all in the house. And good thing we don't have furniture yet in the living room. We just hang out in the bedroom because there's no room for furniture. I am going to buy my mini blinds today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I bought mini blinds like a year ago and I didn't put them up in the other place.
I know. And we've given so much. Like, I'll call my neighbor down the street. They lost everything in their house during the hurricane. So they're renting a trailer over here. And I'm like, "Hey, neighbor, I just put stuff out. If you want it, you better come now before somebody else picks it up." And, you know, she'll come and get it. Right. We had a whole big box of papers, old tax papers, old medical stuff. So Garrett and I sat down and he'd hand me, you know, it was so heavy you couldn't lift it. So we would take and we just kept, you know.
It's really like what Ellen said. Obviously, if it's stuff you don't need, I mean, I donated a whole, when I decided to not sell clothes anymore, I just bagged them up and donated. It felt easy to do at that point, especially when I was getting into it. But all the old bric-a-brac, I still want to go through it.
Right, Jennifer?
Be more careful. And I did donate things that I regretted donating. So,
yeah. Well, the problem is we had to pack the whole house up in November.
Right.
End of October, November.
And they didn't start.
So we haven't been, and all we unpacked was essentials at the rental. So now it's like stuff I need are in those boxes. There's papers, there's things that I need. You know, it's just. All right.
Well, I have
Get
to
drink, girl.
I need to try to find. Okay, remember I went to the eye doctor a couple days ago. I lost the prescription already that they wrote out.
Oh, geez.
That was quick. I didn't even, I thought I put it in my bag. Now it's not in my bag. I might have left it on the counter. I don't know.
Right. Oh, Don, I got to bring your mama back to the immunologist today. It's her mama. Sometimes it's my mama. Sometimes it's our mama, really. But I always tell her that I'm bringing your mama to the doctor. My mom seems to have a lot of the same issues I have. Her pneumonia shot is not, like, even though she had it, it's not covering her. So she has to get a new pneumonia shot. And then her immunoglobulin, you know how I got that my infusion the other day? Well, her same immunoglobulins are down. So
my brother needs like extra doses of things to make it right. I know like you have spleen issues.
Okay.
Like they can't even develop the right immunities for like vaccination. So it doesn't even pay for them to take it almost. But I'm I'm pro-vaccine. I believe that they help.
Yes, a lot of it is.
People more would be dead if they didn't take flu
Mhm.
shots and pneumonia shots and RSV shots and
Yeah.
shots. But everybody to each their own. If they want to take chances, I knew a family that took chances and lost 3 people.
Right.
If that's what it was their decision to not help themselves, and whatever.
Yeah.
After
So
the passed, I think I would have run to the store.
Yeah. The mast cell activation syndrome can be hereditary, and then HAT, which is what I also have, it is hereditary. It's hereditary alpha tryptosemia. So I think she's got both. I mean, I had to get it from either her or my dad. And she's more has the things like my sister and I have versus my dad. So I think she has it. Will she follow the diet? Probably not. But oh yes, East Coast resellers tonight. I better not forget. That's 5:00 for me.
Do you think that some of that histamine stuff could also be like your environment, like if there's maybe mold spores?
No, because it's not just the mast cells are not just histamine. It's your mast cells don't act right. So
because I heard sometimes, even no matter what you have, sometimes where you live, like I think I feel extra crappy when I go back to a place that has more mold in it.
Right. No, I mean, mold can cause that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure after the hurricane we did have mold. Yeah. But it's just it's deep. I don't know.
I just wonder if you feel better in the new place because there's less of that.
No.
Okay.
But I have been off my diet for a while. So we are going to get all my stuff from my diet. With all the back and forth, I hadn't been able to get to the store to get everything I need. So I'm going to start simple with the gluten-free again.
It's
okay. Wow. Yeah.
It's a big deal.
It is.
I mean, I don't even, when I moved from New York to New Jersey, I think I felt better for a little while, but it was probably because I was like living with I'm allergic to bird feathers, and I was living with birds in a small,
right,
1-bedroom apartment.
Well, and I know mold affects me because we had everything in a what do you call it? Climate control storage. And then when we rented that house, we moved everything to the garage. I had to clean mold off my furniture because it got moldy sitting in the garage from the humidity and everything. And that's what I told my husband. I'm like, we should have never done that. So a bunch of stuff I had to throw away. They got ruined in the garage. Oh yeah, I had a good cry when I was unboxing stuff. But
I had a lot of stuff go bad. Okay. Tony stored a really nice piece of his furniture in our basement, and I was concerned because he put it in our bedroom, and I don't want things that could have mold in it. Or
exactly. Well, we had to I had to wipe down and clean all the furniture.
Like there's upholstery cushions. You almost start sad. Oh wow.
Oh wow, TZ. Wow. Oh, geez.
Claudette lives in Canada. Things work different.
Yeah.
Well, some insurances have such a high deductible. It's like you don't even want to call them about things. At the time, I had a flood in my basement of like a pipe like didn't work right. Not just a natural disaster. They paid to remove stuff, but the deductibles are so high.
Don't go by Pete.
Why?
They working on the railroad track.
Oh, okay.
There's a train. I had to go all the way around to get it.
Oh, okay. Hey, you want to bring this back in the kitchen when you go?
I ain't going.
He's washing. He's such a good man.
Like
Washing
you said,
clothes.
oh, he's washing clothes. A sneaky killer. That's sad.
Yeah, it can be. No, they had the roads blocked here yesterday because they're changing out all of the poles, the wooden poles,
Mm-hmm.
with iron, metal, whatever you want to call them, poles. So it'll be more hurricane proof. So they've been doing them. So you never know what road you're going to go down, and it's going to be blocked because they're putting poles up. So I don't think they'll be finished. I mean, it's already hurricane season now. I mean, but hopefully they've done enough to help it, you know. Hey, Jane.
Oh, wait. What's happening? Why? I wanted to turn my phone volume on, but it's playing the doghouse in the background. Sorry for that. Hey, Jane, how's it going?
I have to order me a new camera for my computer. It falls off like the sticky, the little part that's, it's kind of rubs against your computer and it holds it. It's like it doesn't hold anymore. Anybody's got a good camera that they want to recommend?
Some people just go right. This might be a good excuse to just get a regular camera that you like taking pictures anyway.
I'm talking about the web camera, honey.
But can't you just mount a regular camera? And anyway, they're good ones are expensive anyway. Why do I see a lot of these bloggers with these little like clip-on mics with the fuzz on them, and they look like little square mics? What are they using? Are they using, for streaming? What are they using, these people? Is she talking? She's
Ellen, for streaming. Thank you.
They're using the phone?
Here. Yeah, I can't use the phone. It's too hard because you can't see the chat and stuff.
I'm using my computer today.
Well, this camera has a mic, but it's like, it's not, it just flips over now. It's like there's no more, I don't know. It's not tight anymore. So the camera will flop down. You use a digital reader.
Do you deduct your expenses off of your taxes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure enough.
I would if I could get a digital camera. Just to have the camera and then deduct it on my taxes. That would be nice.
Right,
I don't
right.
make money on the internet, so I can't deduct anything.
Oh, you don't have a cell phone?
You don't have a cell phone at all? How liberating that might be. I don't have a phone. So if I didn't have a cell phone, I'd have no people.
Yeah, we don't have a phone either.
I don't check emails. I wouldn't be able to know what's going on. My husband never find me in a store.
Yeah. Wait, Suzy, you want those two dog AirTag things? I'll send them to you. Tony can put it around your wrist.
I have a tag.
Each have one. It's a pink one and a red one. You can each have.
And I put them on my dog so if they run away, I can find them. What is it? Does it give you GPS coordinates?
No. You have to get your own AirTag and pop it.
I don't know how things work.
If you want it, I'll send them to you. Where are they?
I have one dog that runs away a lot. I would like to find her.
Oh, here they are.
Here she runs away.
So
and
it fits on their collar. So you put the AirTag, it pops in here, and then you thread this through their collar.
Okay, so I would need the AirTag. I have something.
Yeah, you would need the AirTag. I'll stick these in your box.
My husband bought me a tag, and I had it on my old.
See, Roxy can have the little pink one, and Norton can have the red one. I'll pop them in your box.
Okay, thank you. I'm getting more gifts. Thank you.
And then You can take them off the dog when they're home and you're going to the store, and you can wear it on your wrist. Tell Tony, wait, I need the air tag.
I'll put it on my pocketbook. And then maybe
stick it in your pocket. Yeah, there you go. Right. Oh my goodness, that's too funny.
Life is, I don't like, electronics is supposed to make your life easy, and for some ways it really does, and in some ways it doesn't for me, because put it in your car keys.
Yeah, they have the AirTag car key thing too that you can do.
Well,
that's what I need from my mom. Oh my God, she loses a key, she loses a purse. I need to put an AirTag on her phone. Garrett says she's gonna lose that too. She'll call me because we have the Life 360. Can you look for my phone? But what she doesn't realize is it doesn't give me an exact location. It just says it's here or there.
I have this thing, and it's supposed to be something like that. Like it's called Tile. But I don't even know how it works. So, my husband.
I'm sure you must have to hook it to your phone some kind of way. It must have some kind of app for it.
It must. I think I might need. How 2 dogs are here now? Why? Why am I blessed with my 2 dogs? I have a left dog and a right dog. Come here.
Aw,
my puppies. Hello, puppies.
You know, if Roxy didn't have the white on her, you'd swear.
Well, she's much smaller.
You wouldn't be able to. I mean, she is smaller, but like if I see one backwards from the back looking out the window, I can't tell them apart.
She has more curls and she's a little bit darker, but yes, I often don't know. And I kind of pet them. But I think they heard
me. They both have that same tail.
This is why they came, because they heard keys. Because when Tony gets up to go out, he picks his keys up off the side table. So when they hear jangling of keys, they think something.
Look at the tail going. Look at the tail going behind you.
Some action is happening. Like, oh, the humans are leaving. They're humans. See, she's looking at the keys. They're both looking at the keys.
He's like, "All right, Mom, you got the keys. Let's go."
They want to go. I didn't even put the dog sling in my car yet. I'm keeping my car pristine, so I don't want them to have dogs. You don't know how dirty my other car was.
Wait. Claudette said they seem to be behaved.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Norton was Roxy was difficult, and then she's almost, I think she's 10 now or 11, and what is he? Is he 4 or 3? He's already
4. 4.
When was Ida? He's
21.
He's better now. But if he has at the drop of a hat, if you leave a paper towel around or food, he'll be at it. And
or your coffee cup.
Oh, that was terrible.
He drank her coffee.
Now it's like I keep it higher up, but yeah, he used to.
Well, at least he left evidence because he was a sloppy drinker, and he left evidence so you didn't drink it.
He would take paper towels from my husband and come in here right behind me and start chewing on them, and I would hear him go, and I'm like, "What are you eating? It's not food time. I know you have something." Anyway,
Precious is my terror here. Like she likes to tear paper. If she's got a little piece of paper, she will tear it up. But like Bella has that dog, she just sits there and hugs it. She digs her nose on the inside to rip it and pull the stuffing out.
They do that too. But she'll be like right behind you, like right.
Yes, I'm talking about you.
If you turn to the left, she goes to the right. So you could just keep walking around and you don't realize she's behind you. You kind of have a feeling she's behind you. And she gets out. She'll go around the doors and you'll open the door and she'll go. So she's bad. Like she won't stay behind. And then he'll follow her, but he's less inclined to run away, in my opinion.
Oh, mine go. Now, Precious, I can catch her easy now because she's getting old. Mm-hmm. But Bella, and when we moved to that, when we in the rental, Bella got out, girl. She didn't know the neighborhood. She went all the way across the next, like to the next street, which is a wide area.
It's
And
scary.
poor TJ, he was worn out by the time he found her. Some guy with his dog was able to catch her.
It's so scary. Anyway, I've lit the road out in front of my house. Seems like it's a country road and there's not a lot of traffic, but there's cars and buggies going, and she's out. She'll be barking at the horses, and the cars are supposed to go up by me 35 and around the corner 15 because it's the Amish school. They're zooming. They're going so fast. So people don't pay
They
attention.
do that down our street, and they shouldn't because there's little kids. I always tell John when he gets in that truck, I'm like, there's little kids out on the road. They run into the street. Please go slow. I know, Mom. I'm like, but do it.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's just
excuse you.
You have to. I mean, he shouldn't.
Amish zoning.
No barking at
No
horses.
barking at horses.
They zoom. Some of the horses are like really fast if they're going down the hill, especially. There's a little bit of like a incline to get to, like, we're right at kind of the top of the hill, and you could see that some of them slow down a lot and then they start taking off.
Right.
But,
shoot, I slow down a lot
what's
too.
that?
I gotta go on an incline.
Who's barking? Roxy must have realized that her barking collar must have like ran out of battery. Because she only barks once when she's wearing it, and when it goes out of battery, she'll bark like a few times. So,
my God, this thing barks and barks and barks constantly. Yes, I'm talking about you. Why are you shaking? She has no hair, so she's cold now.
Really? Aw. Well,
and look,
give her a little sweater.
You see her bald spot?
You showed
when
me
when I first had her groomed, I thought they nicked her, like, kind of gipped her hair. But no, it's always like that.
Yeah, you should.
My husband won't let her wear clothes.
Good idea, Ellen. Well, too bad. She's shaking.
He said it's his dog.
It's not decorative when it's functional. You know what I mean? You're not doing it to give her a little tutu. You're doing it because she's shaking. There's a difference.
Right. He's not home. Yeah, he's back. He's funny. Here, I got a blanket. Now, you cold? You cold, baby? The baby is cold. I knew she was cold last night because she got under the covers.
Oh,
tiny granny squares. She's not that tiny. She's about 12 pounds.
There you go. Jane made a sweater instantly.
I think so, Claudette. He told me I'm too needy. I asked for too much.
She's a little bigger than a sock, but
a little bigger than a sock. Oh my God.
But
she said, That feel better? Huh? That feel better?
Is she not shaking now? They like being swaddled when they're upset.
And I told him, I said, don't leave her ears long because when she drinks, they go in the water. They left them long. I hope he does, Claudette. I hope he does. Are you going to get another one, Claudette?
If you don't have any dogs, it's time to go on a trip and then get a dog. Because when you have a young dog, unless you have like somebody that you really, really trust, it's hard. Because I know my neighbors would probably want to help me out in a situation, but they're horse and buggy and they don't stay up past dark. So my dogs are used to making their final PP at 10. What are we going to do?
Right.
They're sleeping by then.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Finished. I mean,
why are you talking? Wow. My phone is all of a sudden just started talking.
Oh, mine does that. I didn't understand that. I'm like, I'm not talking to you.
Well, I'm expecting a phone call, so I wanted to bring the sound up, but it's playing. I think it's playing our show.
You want to go see Daddy?
Oh no.
Want to go see Daddy? No?
You're too disabled. Sorry. That's too bad. I mean, I know some I know
What
sometimes
about
they
a
have
cat,
programs
Claudette?
where
You don't have to walk a cat.
that's true. Cats are
Oh, look, I was talking about the AT&T internet. Well, my feed is nothing but AT&T fiber. And then we called Rev, the company Rev. So now all I have is Rev and AT&T commercials on my feed.
Can't we just say things that we like and then they'll show us? They did start showing me. Like
Wait, did you see the lady? She picks up her husband's phones, diamonds. Oh, no, wait. It was stones. She goes, stones are beautiful. Stones are great gifts. Your wife loves stones. Buy your wife some stones. So, and then she puts his phone back down. Oh, God.
I don't know what I was saying the other day. Well, I was saying some comedian was funny, and now all I get are comedian feeds. And I said something about
Oh, I
homesteading.
love that old man that you sent me. He is so funny.
Isn't he funny? And there's an old lady, an older woman. Sorry.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And she was talking about the cat named Cake. And then she goes, "Look, I'm an old fat lady. I don't want to stand on my porch yelling Cake." You know, like something like here, Cake, Cake here.
Does anybody watch the Three Southern Cats? Remember the Three Southern Cats?
No, I don't.
I used to watch it, and Willow was the main cat. She passed away.
Oh, I don't usually go on Facebook, but I go on Facebook to look at Marketplace and to do like Messenger. And then occasionally I get sucked in and I start
Well,
flipping.
usually on Facebook lately, all I do is crochet patterns. Like I'm gonna make them all.
I wanted, I don't know, I'm getting like in the
I've
mood
been
to-
doing like craft office organization.
what should I say
Now
out loud?
this
If I say
this one
talking
woman,
dogs, I got talking dogs.
I sent you that video. It's
have to
pretty
look.
cool. She uses like she says if she has bunches of little things, then she doesn't want to take a whole lot of space with little boxes everywhere. So she takes a Ziploc bag and she puts cards in it. So like say like if it's like I don't know, fabric. So she had a box with like felt and fabric and different things like that. So she lays all the cards out and she said you just name it the first thing that comes and you put all your and you squeeze the air out and you put all your Ziploc bags in a container. So you can fit a bunch of little things in there without having this container or that container, to put it all in.
Well, I kind of did that with pens and paint pencil kind of things, but I don't know. There's just
But that's so much crap in here. And like I said, there's a long hallway here in front of my office to get to my office from the kitchen. And there's boxes, maybe two piles high of boxes of stuff that's got to come in here.
Okay, TZ. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Thanks for
coming in.
Hope to see you again.
Yes, definitely. It was fun. Little girl.
Well, I'm gonna have to go soon because
I have to bring my mom to
I want
the
to turn my phone on. I'm expecting a call, and I don't know if I should start cooking the tomatoes now or later.
Well, you can always turn it off and start again later.
Probably. I probably can.
Yeah, it was great chatting with you. Come back. So, all right, guys. You ready to call it a day?
Yeah, I am. So everybody, right. I hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah, and don't forget, tonight we got East Coast Resellers at night on Tooch's channel.
Okay.
So it'll be a long night. And I got a lot of running to do before.
I hope you wish me all luck.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna ace it, girl. You're gonna be fine.
I hope so. I have some concerns, so I don't know if
Yeah.
they could find my concerns on this test, but that was the last thing that I think the doctors were trying to send me for,
Yeah,
was this test. So
I
anyway,
hear you.
I'll see you.
All right, guys. We will see you next time, or see you tonight if you go to Chooch's channel.
She's like a baby now. Look at that.
You want me to end it?
Thank you very much, Claudette. Thank you. I'll end it. Take care. Bye.
Right. Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Love you.
Want to tell them bye? Say bye.
I have to do 2 buttons.